Well, hey there, folks. Welcome to the channel. Aces Plays 22. And our first Turtle Tuesday live. What does that mean? Well, live baby turtles into the ocean. Not today, because I don't have a million baby fucking turtles. But someday. That's what this live is going to be about. No, just kidding. This live is going to be about me talking about one of my favorite loves, which is Ninja Turtles. A bunch of new Ninja Turtle stuff I've been picking up over the last couple of weeks. And I figured it'd be a little, what's happening, Minecraft Hunter? Morning. Brother, it's 12:32 in the PM. It is afternoon with Ace and Turtle Tuesday Live. I hope you're doing good, my friend. It's been a while since I've seen you and talked to you, so I hope everybody, your family, dad and your mom, I said hello. Yeah, and all that stuff. Did you see? There you go, bud. Did you see the Minecraft movie yet? Speaking of the Minecraft there, pal? Because I'll tell you what, I went and saw it, and I'm not a Minecraft fan, but I took the kiddo to go see it, and of course, she enjoyed the crap out of it. No, I suggest you check it out. You're definitely past the age of where, it's really meant for little kids, kind of, but I think you'd still find it pretty funny. Yeah, it was okay. It's not a great movie. Definitely not a great movie, but it's okay. It wasn't horrible, which I'll be honest, it looked pretty bad, but it was tolerable. There you go. That's a better word. It was tolerable. Now we are going to do some turtle stuff. I do. Today's been a weird, funky day for myself. I won't lie. It's been very weird. These last couple of days have been weird. Channels and stuff. Everybody that's famous has bad internet connection, so I feel like I'm part of the crew, part of the ship. I don't remember what the hell the saying was. But you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna set the camera up so you can see. So you're not looking at a blank screen. Because I'm not one of those guys. I'm not completely done being set up, but at least you have me to look at. Which, come on now. Where's the button? Turtle Tuesday. You got to have your turtle shirt on for a Turtle Tuesday. It's Turtle Tuesday live, baby, live with Ace at Ace's Place 22. We got a couple of watchers, listeners, whatever you want to call them, supporters, awesome people. Minecraft Hunter, I know him personally. He's a very good gentleman. Yeah, he's a very good dude. So much love to him and his family as always. As always. I just got out of work, so I'm not caught up to where I wanted to be. Supposed to be out of work an hour ago, but I got out of work a half hour ago because I'm a dedicated guy. I like to stay and help. It's actually not true at all. That's not true at all. I didn't want to have to stay and help, but they asked me to, so I did. So, caught your boy in a fib. We're gonna put these there because that's something I want to show off. I want to open this. This is already opened. You are not to be out here because I don't know why you're out here. This is coming out because, folks, if you're listening right now, this is how it works. I was going to wait till I got to 500 subscribers, but man, we're just a struggling channel over here compared to people with like 20,000 subscribers and what have you, I've only been doing it a year. Been doing this a year. No social media platforms to help support or, push my name out there at all, except for the people that help support this channel, like Graybeard and Virgo Cool, Roughshod Stalks, that's their channel. Kaz and Bruce, that's their names. Their channel is The Casual Toy Collector. And then you got people like Seafrost and Tokyo, which are new formed family, and they are great people. And they all help support the channel, which got the name out there, honestly, in the first place. So without them, there wouldn't be a Turtle Tuesday. But if you want to be part of this giveaway right here, right now, will be taking place at the end of the show. You have to be in this chat. I think it's on this side. Leave a comment over here, which Minecraft Hunter, right now, brother, you are the runner-up for this amazing action figure. I know you don't really have toys anymore, nothing like that. Maybe you guys do, but this is just a cool thing to have in your personal collection if you win this, dude. So here we go. By the end of it, we're going to pick a name. Going to go about an hour, hour 15, 20, maybe an hour and a half. I don't know. Can't go more than that. But we'll draw names right here live on the channel. Again, to possibly win this NECA version Phantom of the Opera Casey Jones action figure. I was going to wait, like I said, till we got to 500, but we're never going to get there. We're just a struggling little channel. But on this channel, on this Turtle Tuesday, where the hell? Hold up. Wait a minute. There it is. I was missing it. Got a bunch of turtle stuff. Whole bunch of turtle stuff to show off here. I got to bring the camera up. That's driving me absolutely bananas. I don't know if this will be big enough, but let's try it. Nope. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. That's better, baby. I didn't want to get in trouble for copyright. So here we go. That's much better. That lights in my eyes. I'm blind. I'm Matt Murdock, Daredevil, whatever. Again, I can't wait. We're going to get right into it here in Turtle Tuesday. I've got a couple things I do want to show off, though. One's over there that I picked up on I'm going to be talking about one of the things I picked up. But I picked these up on AliExpress. I know everybody's probably heard of that website. Temu is one of them. There's like Marikai. They sell really cool stuff for stupid cheap. Be careful, though, because you can get ripped off, whether it's your account, security breach, or the item you buy might not be exactly as described. There is some discrepancy involved, but for the most part, I will be a spokesperson for either one of them, for AliExpress, that is, and Temu, because I order from there quite a bit, and I did get some knockoff turtle stuff, but I kind of enjoy it. It goes with my collection, so it's all right. But other than that, I don't think I've ever gotten ripped off. I've always gotten everything I've ordered, whether it took a little bit to get here or not. But I just ordered along with, go get them yourself, go get her yourself, the April O'Neil Toon figure was only $23 on AliExpress. And it's legit. I was a little worried maybe it was a knockoff as well, but I checked this sucker out thoroughly. It's got all the right fixings. It's the right material. All of it's there. And if it's fake, well, gosh, golly, man, fake them and make them, baby, because I'll buy them. I don't give a shit. If they're this quality and they're fake, I'll buy them. But I bought these 23 bucks. But to round it up to 25, I bought these for only a few dollars. This is a coin from Resident Evil 7. They're called antique coins. You collect them throughout the game, and then you can use them in different scenarios. Well, pretty much all the same scenarios. But there'll be like bird cages throughout different areas of the game. And in each bird cage, there is like a weapon. There's a health upgrade. There's bullets. There's like a collectible. And it's cool to like, I mean, it's cool. I think this is pretty sweet to have straight out of like the Resident Evil game. And speaking of Resident Evil 2, if anybody that's watching this or will watch this, if you're a fan of Resident Evil 2, you are already going to know how cool these are. And I got to imagine they're a little bit bigger in the game. But these sweet little keys, and these are metal too. So absolutely really rad. I think these things are absolutely rad. These were $1, and this was $1.16. Maybe this was $1 and something else. But I'm a huge Resident Evil fan, and I don't have any Resident Evil collectibles. I used to have a ton of stuff, but I'm very stoked with these. So that's just my little non-turtle stuff for now. Let's take a sip, shall we? That tastes good. What's in that? Turtle juice. I don't know what the hell that even means. But first up on the docket, we are going to take a look at the April O'Neil action figure, because might as well just stay in that same wheelhouse. So here is the box. This is pretty awesome. When I first got it in the mail yesterday, I was a wee bit discerned, because it's hard to tell on the screen. I mean, you can see some of the creases, but this thing looked like my grandma. And you know what I'm going to do to grandma. I'm just kidding. I love you, my grandma. Maudie, that's my one grandma that's passed away. And grandma, that's my one grandma that has not passed away. I love them both. And speaking of grandmas, look at this little old lady. I don't remember who she is from the cartoon. There's 193 episodes. You think I'm supposed to remember all of them? No. And plus, in the later seasons, they get a little weird with Lord Drag or whatever the hell his name is. But this figure is a sought after one on like the eBay markets and secondhand markets and stuff. It goes for like 50, 60 bucks. Yuck. I'm not paying that. Wasn't going to pay that. Found this on AliExpress for $23. That's insane. So, of course, your boy snagged it. And again, like I said, the box was crushed. I thought it was going to be broke. I thought it was going to be in, little million pieces and all that. It wasn't. I left a couple of the accessories in there because I didn't want to take them out. But when you open it up, you got all of her hands right here. You got this thing, which is a trap that can actually, I've opened it up and put it around her. It's pretty cool. And then, her extra heads are up there. So one with like her face all tied up to go with the trap. And then the other one is just more of a stern expression, where the head that she has on now is like a, what's up? Here, like again, you can actually see on the back, she's got the trap on her. Hey, what's happening, Kaz? And then this is the weirdest thing. I don't remember this actually happening in the like episodes where she's fucking interviewing Ground Chuck or whatever the hell his name is. He's Ground Chuck, and then the other one's Dirtbag. So that's just weird. And then she's showing Mikey the plant that mutated. I go in live because I had way too much Ninja Turtle shit to want to sit down and record. So I was like, fuck it. I am going to literally just do a live. I figured if people were interested, they could catch it on another time or whatever it is. But I'm gonna count it before I even go over it all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 turtle things. And I'm like, I don't want to do that many effing videos. Screw that. So, but yeah, this April O'Neil will make a piggy squeal. That's me. I was a piggy right there. And she comes with some amazing accessories, and we're going to show them off as they are attached to her. I'll be honest, her bag, here she is here. Her bag does not stay on that well. It does. Well, yeah, it flops down. What can I use for like a backdrop? You know what? You're going to see it anyways. So let's see what we could do right here now. Give me a moment. Let's see what we can do. See if I can come around the other side. Let's see what this looks like. Oh, it's tilted as a mother effer. I don't know if she's any blurrier, but this is the April O'Neil. I think she's amazing. The NECA Tune edition. She's got really cool articulation. You know what? I'm going to move this right out my goddamn way. Right out the goddamn way. So she's got really great articulation. I think so anyways. I like the this style, this little style of joint. Well, I think this backdrop actually helped a lot better, didn't it? Just kind of come in at an angle. But yeah, she's got great little articulation in the legs. They're a little stiff, but you can move them and they will not give you a hard time. My daughter, when we opened her up, she's like, she's got a little bitty waist. And I'm like, that's right, she does. And then she fills that waist out. I didn't say that part to her, but that's what she does. She fills that waist out with that hourglass look. And that's what I like. I like that. Because then you know what time it is all the time, baby. But this little camera is really cool. It actually fits into her hand and it'll slide up so you can kind of make it look like she can carry it and whatever. The microphone is actually attached to the recording. I don't know what the hell this thing would be called. It's so old. They don't use these anymore. Recording box. I don't know. Recording tape. Don't judge me. I'm young. I should know that. That's my time. That's my generation. I'm a fool. But she looks absolutely incredible. The yellow pops. Her hair looks. I mean, I'm in love with the cartoon version of any of the Ninja Turtle figures. But April O'Neil, man, legit. She's a babe. I had Kaz, who's listening now. He made me a custom little like flat screen TV. And I gave him the image of her from the cartoon, looking like she's doing a news report. So when we do our little city and set it up, and I got that somewhere, it'll make it look like April's doing the news, and bada boom, bada bang, there she is doing the news. So we're going to remove her as best we can. Oh, crocky. Oh, my God. Things are about to get dirty if I open up that chat. Oh, baby. It's good to have you here. Oh, sugar. It's good to have you here, Crocky Kermit. And the guy that's pulling the strings. I don't know how well this is coming in, but let's move this because I just can't have this here no more. There is... Let me see. It's blurry. There's a little microphone there. She's got channel 6 microphone. There is a book she comes with of the hare and the tortoise. I always thought it was the tortoise and the hare, not, but whatever. And there's a little turtle on the front. Here is I think it's the Onyx hamster. There was a full episode about this, of someone stealing this from, a jewelry store or, yeah, it'd be a jewelry store. So it's cool to have that in there. This plant, I don't remember it from anything specific other than just being in the background of stuff. What's up, Essay? There's a whole gaggle of them listening in. But this little potted plant, again, I don't remember it from a specific episode other than it maybe just being background decor. It's still nice to have. It fills out. Just like that April O'Neil. Oh my God. She gets my turtle shell tight. And then here is, it's so shitty, my lighting for whatever reason. But here, I think this is a turtle radar. It's not the turtle comms. That's completely different. I believe this is a turtle radar that specifically April has. I could be very wrong though. Again, I've seen maybe like one episode of the cartoon, and it was the episode of the Berenstein Bears meet the turtles. And then here's this old lady again. I don't know who in H.G. Schmicken Smacks. I don't know who the hell she is. No clue. But it's cool. The accessories are great. April O'Neil, make you squeal. looks amazing. This backdrop looks amazing. And that's what we're going to talk about right now. So here is a portion of this epic sewer layer that I can use the code at checkout Skydro for 15% off your purchase. It works, I promise you. You might, I don't remember if it's all lowercase or capital. You might have to try it a couple different times, but it does work. That's how I purchased this. I did not expect these panels to be this freaking big. These are huge. And with this specific one, this was just the sewer layer, or not sewer layer, but the sewer display. And it comes with 4 giant panels. Now, I'll be straight up. The quality of them is amazing. When you look at this, I mean, this looks, to me, even in person, this looks gorgeous. But because it is all cardboard, it's high quality cardboard. I don't know what they coat it with, or if they coat it with, yeah, they have to. It's just the image of it. But it does have spots where it's a little warped. So it looks funny. You can probably press it out and straighten it out. I don't really know. I'm going to try to figure it out when I actually put it up as a display wherever I do that. And the other thing is it does not have a back to it. So what they are is just one flat piece, essentially just like this. And then you bend it to form fit, you know, this right angle here. I have no problem with that. I spent $20 on this one. It was on sale. And then with the promo code, it basically evened it out to $20. So I didn't really spend any more or any less. It just evened it out for what the sale price was, which is great. For 20 bucks with these things, that's terrific. All 4 of them have a different look. This one is the back of a sewer tunnel. I'm not sure what you call it. And then I have another one right on the other side of it. It's the same thing. They're just basically mirrored with some, you know, destruction added to the brick. And then they all have the same base, except for this one does have basically like a Master Splinter style mat to it, which, hey now, obviously these have to obviously be based off of like the Ninja Turtle series, the animated series, just because of how cartoony they are. But it does have this cool looking like Chinese, Japanese looking divider, which again, this is a neat little accessory to throw in with these. Even if I didn't get anything with them and I just got the backdrops, I'd be totally cool with it. Now, I only did get 2 accessories. This is one, and everything is cardboard. This is one, and then this TV. Now, I do have all the accessories on the TV. This thing is freaking awesome. And it's all hollowed out. It comes flat. You just got to put it together. It flops together like a box. I did this only because it stuck up a little bit on one side. So for me, I just did that. But these things are terrific. I have definitely am eyeballing. They make everything on this Extreme Play Sets, man. They've got backdrops, a couple of little accessory pack sets where you can get like couches, filing cabinets, yada yada. And then there is, yay, what's up, Ultra? Trying to keep my eye on the phone as well as keep what I'm looking at going. But they also make buildings, and that is what my next, I don't want to say my next investment, because that's not what I'm buying next, but that from this website specifically, that is going to be one of my next, what's happening, Frank? I am definitely going to be buying a building, because with the sheer size of these, I want to see what the buildings are all about, and to scale what they are a little pricey. So use that promo code on what you're going to get. That's Sky, S-K-Y, DROW, D-R-O-W. There's no space in between. I just said it like that for the slow listeners like myself. So there you go. And that's this portion. That's this little section. We'll do it like that, baby. We'll do them in sections. So here's April O'Neil. And look at that scale of that TV. It's huge. It looks amazing. Frank, you're the one that originally showed off these Extreme Play Sets, at least in my in my world. So without that promo code, I don't know if I would have ever dabbled into looking at these things, but because of you, brother, and we've talked a little bit about these are my newest extreme play sets, display sets. That's how I'm going to call them. That's how I'm going to say it. And then we're going to jump right on over into the next display, which isn't as crazy, but it still looks pretty awesome. Oh, I forgot these. And April also came with these. It plant that thing. And then another, now I have two of these pizza aliens. These are what the pizza alien monsters mutate from. Little xenomorphs. Have them thrown over there. But I think this looks pretty dope too. This is one of the newest figures I've gotten in the collection as well. And that is the Super Shredder. Now, if you haven't seen on what video I've shown this off on, it was one of my lives, I believe. And then I also did a toy hunt video where I took my daughter, not a toy hunt, a toy show. Took my daughter to a local toy show that happens once a month here in New York. It's in Saratoga, New York. So if you're from this area, but if you're around the New York area and you want to go to a toy show that specializes in like classic G.I. Joes, classic Transformers, Hot Wheels, the Delta 17 guy is there, Ninja Turtles, all sorts of the 80s, 90s, and some 2000s or modern day toys, but mostly older vintage stuff. But I did find when I was there this in a 2-pack that we'll be taking a look at. This is the Super Shredder from Ninja Turtles 2 Secret of the Ooze. He was played by whoever can name it first in the chat is awesome. And by the way, for everybody that, well, we'll get to it. Stay tuned. You haven't. So this Super Shredder, the guy was asking, oh man, now I can't remember. Just go back and watch the video. I basically got this for free because he bundled it in with the other 2-pack that I had picked up. And this big Mama Jamma is awesome. I mean, April's not a very big figure to begin with. She's maybe like 5 inches. But Super Shredder is huge. Actually, you know what? I have a movie turtle. I have a couple of movie turtles. But because everybody likes Donnie, we'll put Donnie next to him. And you can still see how absolutely massive the Super Shredder is. He's just a beast. These two things here, though, on the side, I picked these up at my job. I work at a pet store, amongst other things that I do. Nefarious things. But I picked these up at my pet shop. They were buy two, get one free. My store discount really helped me save a lot on these. So all 3 of them, I think, cost me $17, something like that, because they're pricey. So awesome. I think it looks great. This is not going to be how I have it set up all the time, but I just figured for the look right now, this is how we'll do it. I do have the box here. We'll remove him. I should have, yeah, they'll be hard to see, but there are the accessories in there. He just comes with this huge spear, and then he's got other hands for gripping stuff. And he did come with, I had it somewhere, so I must have stuck it in a safe spot. But he came with a container of ooze, the Ninja Turtles ooze. So very awesome. I'm gonna see if I can get close up on his face without it being too blurry. It probably will be extremely blurry, but you can see his eyes. I don't know. I just think this is a fantastic looking figure. The detail is all the way there. He's completely, I mean, you can articulate him all the way. I had no issues bending him in different poses or anything like that. Oh, the base plate fell off him. These are official NECA base plates, my friends. So if they don't fit your figure, then you better figure that figure out. Right? I do wish he could stay in this like one pose, like he's going to smash them turtles' shells into a billion pieces. You know, if that ever happened, I wouldn't be sad. I wouldn't be like, oh my God, the Shredder killed the turtles. Because, you know what? Motherfucker deserves some kind of victory. But he's awesome. He's great. His cape is all the soft goods. It's got a cool little shine to it. The spikes, ooh, it'll get you. His helmet is crazy texturalized. I mean, that chainmail looks really cool. The top of, oh, you guys would probably like to see it. The top of his head looks really cool. I mean, this is huge. Massive figure. I've always wanted a Super Shredder. I know Graybeard over on Roughshod Stocks, he's got a Super Shredder. So it's cool to be in the Super Shredder fan club. So here's the box. It looks like the movie. We're not going to go all the way crazy with the box. And then, yeah, there's more. Mother truckers. We're going to save the unboxings for last. We'll flip it over. Doop, 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 doop. Here we go. We got another one of these crazy backdrops with, I showed this off on a live, Leatherhead, the newest addition to my figures. Oh, no, he's not. April is. I keep thinking. This is the awesome Eastman and Laird's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mirage Comics version of Leatherhead. Now, this is of a Mama Jam. This toilet seat lid did not come with him. I've added that for the fun. This person inside the alligator's mouth did not come with him. I added that for fun, and you can just figure out the rest. The only thing that he came with were extra hands and an extra head, which I do have right here. Oh, and there's the ooze to go with them from the Super Shredder. I can show you. So here are, as best you can see, some extra hands. I'll go through and read the comments in a minute here, folks. Don't feel like you're being ignored. And then this is the ooze canister. Again, hard to see. And all that jazz. But he's got this alligator or crocodile. I don't know which one has the longer snout head, where he's got an eye patch, which is very comic accurate. And then this other version of his head, which is much more, you know, rounded instead of elongated. And I just think he looks, either head you pick, you're not going to be wrong with every choice you have. It's a very great figure. I really do love it, how big it is, how texturalized it is, completely posable. I forget who it was, but someone in the chats of a video the other day said that they wished he had articulation in the toes. I didn't think of that until after the fact because, yeah, the feet are completely, you know, open and they have, you know, pretty good length to them. So you can get a little bit of joint movement in there. I mean, you've got super crazy. There's no wire. It's just all on like little ball joints and what have you. He's got movement in his chest, movement in the legs here, in the knees, in the wrists, in the hands. When you do take his hands off, the cloth around his hands does have a like a loose feel to it to kind of give it like it's kind of floppy, which I like that. I think that's pretty cool. And he is just an awesome, awesome figure to have. Leatherhead is my favorite villain. I wanted him, and I found him in the wild. So be careful when you're out there shopping and you find one of these in the wild. Rough, 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 rough. Wait, that's the wrong sound. It might bite your fingers off. Speaking of biting, now this rope came with the cartoon version of Leatherhead, and which I do have as well. And I opened it and it was already in the noose shape. So I was like, you know what? This alligator or crocodile, again, I don't know what the hell which one it is. I bought this off of AliExpress for 99 cents. Pretty great deal. 99 cents. It's got an articulated mouth. This was Egghead from the Marvel Legends figure series. And then again, here's the rough, rough, rough. Why do my alligators bark? What the hell's going on, man? And I just stuck that in there for the effect. And to be funny, actually, our pal Kaz is hopefully going to be sending me one of his little molded heads, and I'm going to paint it up and make it look fun. And hopefully it'll fit this body because he will be Professor Kaz amongst my crazy figure shit. So we got that. And I figured, you know what? Big old alligator boy. He should have his pet in the sewers. And again, here is the backdrop for those extreme sets. It's just a blank canvas, basically, with just the brick, the pipes, and then just like it looks like a pizza oven. I can't even lie. It's just the empty backdrop. These look like computer screens, like a safe maybe. just kind of electronic stuff put in there. This literally looks like a screen face down. It's very cool, man. I really love these extreme the extreme playsets. Is that just the company? They knocked it out of the park, I think, with these things. And again, I can't wait to buy one of the buildings to check that out and to give my thoughts on that. All right, here we go. Oh, someone's already being ignored. Oh my God, that's the first comment I see. Ignored. Me and my bullying ways. Let me go back all the frig right up here. I just got home from shopping. All right, that was the last one I saw. Did you get like shopping groceries or shopping for fun stuff? Groceries can be kind of fun, actually. Frank, I do like the Asian blind backdrop. Yeah, dude, that here. See, now that we went over everything, I can go over it a little bit more. This Asian blind backdrop looks cool. On the screen, it looks white, but this is pink. Like, this is vibrant. I don't want to say vibrant. It's not like super bright, but it's, I mean, you look at it from far away, it's pink faded down into white. But again, it's just cardboard on that. So very cool stuff. I like the statues. The statues are dope. Very dope. Check your local pet stores. Love the extreme sets, but they take up a lot of. See, that I did not know, Frank. And I should have, because they give you the measurements on the website. So that's not on anyone's fault but my own for not looking into it further. He can kill off Mikey and I'd be okay with it. What the fuck? Who's got a blue wrench? Who can take care of my business? Kill off Mikey, you evil man. Bully 22. You know how there's Bully Maguire? Like there's all those like Spider-Man, Peter Parker, Bully Maguire, Tobey Maguire GIFs, whatever the hell they're called, and memes and stuff. Just slap my face on one of those now, right? Nah! If I had the symbiote Spider-Man from Hasbro that they just made, I'd have Kaz make my face and I'd stick it on that one and I'd be Bully Maguire. I went to an Ollie's, a Burlington, a Ross, and a thrift store today. Holy shit, bro. And only bought something from Ollie's, that Kickback Insecticon figure. I've seen that. I know exactly which one you're talking about. What's up, dog? How you doing, man? I know I'm going to do this wrong, but I do it because it's fun. Live long and may the force be with you. I like Star Wars. I like Star Trek. I have fun with it all. But since there's a good chunk of people in here, who do we got? We got Doug. We got Ultra. Not you. You're not in here. Uno momento, por favor. You're not in here. You're not in here. You are in here. You're not. You're not, but you already own this. You're not, and you already own this. You're in here. I think the only one I don't have a name for might be Frank, which is weird, because I thought I made one. You're in here. Well, we'll act like this one is Frank. Yes. Live Fast and Furious. Yes! Live Fast and Furious. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's going up on the fucking screen. Live Fast and Furious. That's I like that style. So Matrix. Everybody that's in this chat right now is in the is it in the running for. I was gonna do it when we got to 500 subscribers, but things have come up. We're never gonna get there. We're a struggling channel. We're struggling. 2 subscribers in a year. Besides, YouTube is in contention, right? Contention. I don't know if that's the right word. That sounds weird now that I say it out loud. Oh, Virgo's in. You know what, Virgo, you are gonna get entered in this too, because even though Graybeard has one, you guys can share. You guys can have your own if you win. So here we go. They had a Marvel Legends movie Ant-Man figure still in the box at the thrift store, and they wanted 13 for it. Hell no. Yeah, especially when you can get that one at Ollie's for $10. At least that's where I got mine. And it's good. I like that figure too. I like the texture on it. The head's good. But here is everybody that's in this chat's name, and we're gonna end this, or we're gonna draw for the NECA Womp 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 Phantom of the Opera Casey Jones figure. This is awesome. High quality figure. I attest to it. But before we got to talk about some more stuff. More Ninja Turtle stuff, of course, because it's just Ninja Turtle time. It's Turtle time. All right, so the 2-pack that I picked up from that toy show when I got the Super Shredder, what old school's in here? I know your name's right here. You're going in the goddamn fucking drawing too, brother. There's your name. I don't know if you can see it, but this says school. Now school's in session. Ooh, yeah. Hey, Frank, that's all right, dude. If you win, you will be notified, my friend, because I got your number. So, but as of right now, you're in the chat. Everybody's in the chat or in the drawing. But the extra 2-pack I picked up was the movie version of Master Splinter and the Shredder. And we can open this up right now because I've already opened it to make sure it wasn't broken, because I'm one of those people. We got a hunt at 9:30. That's right. It's Tuesday. I catch mine in the mornings. It really helps my workday go by pretty quick because I listen to 3.5 hours of old Howard Stern shows right at the start of my day. Well, that's not the start of my day. My start of the day, blah, blah, blah. But most of the time, I listen to the Howard Stern show for 3.5 hours. And then I put on the toy hunt when it's a Wednesday from Tuesday and a Friday from Thursday. And then anything else that I missed along. Oh, I dropped this cake. These are the 1990 versions of Master Splinter and fucking Battle of the Plastic. Those damn classified sniper figures that are now popping up in not I'll keep an eye out. I try to keep an eye out for anything I think anybody that I know likes. Ah, Shredder! This Shredder's helmet isn't amazing. It's not lined up very well, and the way these things... Hey, I appreciate it there, Doug. I try to stay away from the news because then I feel like I know stuff that I don't want to know, and then I'm always in conversations about stuff that I really don't know much about, if that makes sense. So, like much of anything, if I don't know anything about it, I don't really want to talk about it. Not saying I don't know news, but there's a lot. Oh, your leg is tight. I don't know if I'll be able to bend that one or that one. I'll have to really work on those. But he looks absolutely... I can't turn this one though. There we go. He looks amazing. His suit, I don't know how well it comes up on the screen, but I know there's a shine. It actually is like all freaking like... Oh, it just looks awesome. If you've seen the movie, you know it has like a glittery look to it. This is massive. This just looks amazing as a figure. Absolutely amazing. With gosh, this big. You can take his face guard off. It's hard to tell, but he has the scars on his face. from when he was scratched by the rat. Splinter. So the rat had a name, has a name. Or it did, however you say it. Oh, and I forgot the best part, because I dropped it like a fool. And it's hard to clip. It's got little teeny tiny metal clips on it. You can't really see it. Oh man, that's epic to have them on DVD. That's crazy, Ultra. I love it. It sucks when I'm at work because it is videoed, like the ones I listen to, because it's on YouTube. And when Artie starts going off on shit, I'm like, oh, I gotta pull my phone out and see who. Like he's going off on Benji now. Like I gotta. So it's great. It's great. But this cape is absolutely gorgeous. It's got wires in the sides, so it's easy to kind of manipulate and put in a position that you really dig. I won't spend too much time trying to get it latched onto him because I don't think I can. Not in a quick and easy manner, but for the most part, I mean, that's the shredder right there. That cape is gorgeous. I just need the Tatsu. Oh my God, Tatsu, I hate you for not having you. Tatsu! But he looks epic. We'll put him. I should have put him over there, but we'll put him over here. And all the accessories, I'm not going to rip them all out, but you get his spear that he uses in the movie when he like he's fighting the turtles at the end. Piece of pizza, which falls on Splinter's head, which I thought was in the second movie. You get Shredder's baby knife that he tries to kill Splinter with at the end. You get all the extra hands for both. You get slippers, little slippers for Splinter's feet, so he don't get a splinter in his foot. You get another, like it makes it look like it's opened up, and then you get the nunchucks that Splinter uses at the end of the movie to master. It's already have a master Splinter from the movie, and you already know, if in my opinion, I feel how cool of a little figure this guy is. He's great. He's just fantastic. He looks so good. He looks so good. He looks like he's straight up out of the movie. I love his dirty little soft good styled robe. I'm not ever going to try to untie it to see what he looks like underneath because I don't feel like I'll ever get it as good. He's totally articulated in the feet. I don't want to bend them in case they snap on camera and then I cry and look like a fool. But you can bend his little leggy legs. You can see his little rat butt and his little rat tail. It is movable. I don't know if there's a wire in it. Maybe. There's the holes in his tail that would indicate there is a wire in there, but I really don't know. He's got a little patch of hair coming off his backside. Oh, no. There's a piece that actually came undone. I have to probably try to glue that, which is not a problem. I've rat butt. I don't give a rat's. That's more right? But he looks great. This looks like a great, fragile little old rat man, and we have rats as pets here in this home, in this domicile, and I absolutely love them. So to have a Master Splinter, it's appropriate. And on top of that, the only Master Splinter I had was a reissued Playmates animated one that's based on the movie, but I never opened him or anything. So this is like my first, since I was a kid, first official. Very stoked on. But on top of that line, and it has Baxter Stockman and the animated Splinter in it. But the guy, all he wanted, he's like, I'm just going to take the Master Splinter out, and I'm going to take his walking stick out, and I'll sell you the whole rest of it for $15. I'm going to get a Baxter Stockman and like 10 accessories for $15. That's a really great deal. It's going to come in the box and everything. So, but this Splinter, so I'm not too bummed out. I'm not going to get the cartoon one. And if I ever want to, I can try to see if I can find the cartoon one, individually for maybe a little bit cheaper. But he does. He looks absolutely great. And normally with faces, I always gripe, even on my own toys, gosh, I wish I had an expression like I wish Splinter had more of a, I'm not saying this, but I would normally say, oh, I wish he had like more of a scowl or something. But you know what? He was always like this in the movie. So I'm very pleased with him. Very pleased. I can't wait to set him up. And you know what? Let's put him over here. And we'll do a once over again with the turtle like lair kind of look. We'll have April. And you know what? Even though she's cartoony, she looks cool next to him. She looks really cool next to him. And then right here in front of me. I'm looking at it like I don't know what I'm doing. He looks like a Jedi. Yeah. Oh, you know what? He's got holding hands, Doug. I'm pretty sure I have my original, if not an original, I have another Darth Maul lightsaber. I don't have a Jedi one because, of course, I'm with the Sith, but I do think I have a Darth Raticus. Oh, Darth Raticus. I love it. He's the underdweller of Coruscant. He's just this nasty little vile Sith that not even the Sith like, but they have to accept him because he's just a filthy little degenerate. I like it. And then the next, I'm trying to think before I unbox this. I believe this is the last thing to unbox. So yeah, this is the last thing to unbox that I'm going to unbox in Turtle Tuesday. Long live the Empire. Dun, 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 dun. And that's, I don't want to get copy stricken. They'll execute Order 66 on my ass. But this here was given to me as a gift from a good pal. If I can close the box up and not look like a touch hole. Touch ace hole. This is, I should have left it in the box, but I really like the way this looks. That's just an empty box because that backdrop is really nice. But this is the Old Man Raphael. This came out this year, only like a couple of months ago. I do believe it was part of the Target Haulathon. If not, it was just came out at the same time. Where are my clips? Right there. I definitely have seen this figure once or twice, and out of all of the new turtles that they've come out with for the new Haulathon stuff, this is the only one I would have been like, yeah, I really want him. Because I support anything, and I'll say it this way, and I don't want to say it like it's a negative connotation, but I'll support anything to where it doesn't hurt me or my loved ones, whether it's fictional, factional, or anything in between, as long as it doesn't disrupt my way of life, as long as you do good by me and mine. I can't help what, political agendas, you want to raise the price on tariffs. I'm a little person that doesn't know much about that stuff. But overall, if my quality of life outside of collecting toys is completely affected by stuff, then that's when I start to stand up and I'm like, this isn't right. And I'll be honest with you, for you Star Wars guys out there, you will know because you'll know the comics and the books and stuff. How well does the galaxy work with the Empire being in charge? Were people living in poverty? Like, people on tag, like, was life worse or was life better when they were in charge? Answer that in the comments. I've never, ever thought of that question in my life until this very moment. I'm getting all these little plastic doohickeys off of here. I hate these gosh dang doohickeys, folks. I hate them because then they're just all over the place and just a mess. And sometimes, unfortunately, I've nicked my freaking figures with these clippers because of these little plastic doohickeys, and it doesn't make me feel good. Oh, I retract my previous statement of maybe possibly things could be good. Well, you know what? I'd be okay. and I just wouldn't be loving any Wookiees. How about that? That's our no, that's awful. I can't agree to that. That's terrible. You can't enslave anybody unless it's a prisoner, and then they're enslaved, right? By technical standards. I mean, we won't get into what the hell are these? Oh, there's throwing knives. That I remember that from the comic. I dabbled in reading this. It was a really short one. And those are his little tiny knives. Oh my god, I'll lose these guys. Look how tiny these little fucking knives are. They're not even knives. They're just blades. They're literally throwing blades. So here are Raphael's size. Ew. I don't know how well that comes out. But Raphael's size, it's got two of them. Which is really cool to have the old man Raph, because with the traditional Lost in Turtles, that's the illustrator of that specific kind of comic and look, Jim Lawson. His turtles look fantastic. I love the bulkiness of them. I love the color of them. They have like a more vibrant green, but this one, because he's old man Raph, he has a really cool soft goods cape, which I knew, but I didn't realize it was this cool. There we go. He's very different color, but where I'm going with this is I don't have the traditional Raphael, the normal green one. So to have the old man one, it's kind of like off the beaten path version. But to have them nonetheless is really cool. I can't get this damn thing, and this is where I hate these play. I'd be cool with it. If they didn't enslave people, I'd be cool with it. But I mean, you don't have to kill people. You can make the children bad guys, right? Can't you just turn everybody into Sith and have everybody believing in bad stuff, and then whatever? Oh, good Lord. No, dog, you've convinced me to be a high ruler in the Sith, to not be just a normal Joe Schmo. So I need to train. And speaking of Sith, look at this Raph in his cloak. He's very Sith Raph right now. He looks super green on camera, but he is not that green. He is dark olive green. He looks absolutely rad without even with just the cloak on. And get him with like his arm hanging out. Oh, let's take this cloak off. It just slips on over and off on him. He's very easy to move. And not in a bad way. I'm not saying he's junky and loose. He is no heating up required. No, nothing. He is ready to be taken out of the box and played with, man. All effing day. He looks so green. He's not that green. Like, it's super weird. But he looks awesome. He's a pirate. He's a pirate samurai fucking turtle, dude. And I love it. I'm all about that samurai look. That's why I'm not a big G in general, because I like learning and knowing. But those new samurai looking ones are so. And that Star Wars guy, the Ronin, that Star Wars Ronin dude. I don't collect Star Wars figures at all. I have a really cool. Well, he's a samurai version of a stormtrooper that Frank gave me, and I love it because it's samurai and Star Wars, so it's very cool. But I love this. Oh, he looks so good. And then he's got this baby stingray. I don't know. Where am I trying to come into there? The lighting is weird. But a little baby stingray. Very cool. If you've seen or read the comic, he's up. Raphael is up on by a tree, and he's holding it out, and the stingray is like flying off of his hand into the outer spaces. It's very cool. And they actually give you those hands where he can make it look like he's holding it. Yeah, Frank does have good taste, dude. Because the day before, Fumbling and Roughshot and myself, we were talking about. I don't know the company that makes them, so you probably would know, but it's a toy company that makes the Star Wars into like samurais and shit, and they're like high quality toy. They're not, you're not gonna find them in the store. And it was the day we were talking about them, and then the very next day I get in the mail. I wish I didn't have it packed up, but it's a stormtrooper with. We're back. It's a stormtrooper with a bow, and he's got the little this kind of hat, and I love it. I don't want to take it out of the box and open him up and play around with it because he's a beautiful figure, and I don't want to ruin it. But here's him. I'm not going to switch his hands out because he's already got grippy hands in. So if I really want to put the size in his hands, I can. That's all he comes with for accessories is the hat, the cloak, the stingray. Oh, the knives. Here, these are hard as F to see, folks. But here is a ninja throwing star. Comes with 3 of them. And then these. Oh my God, can they even fit in his hand? Just barely. You could break these at first. But let me see if I can step out. That is like a thin little blade. He comes with 3 of them that he throws. Those are tiny and they fall out so easily. Man, I don't think I'll ever use those. But we'll put the size in his hands. And we'll get them all posed out. It's nice to have a Raphael of this version. Because I don't have a NECA Raph yet. Now I do. So thank you, TKD Bar. I don't know if I even mentioned that. I think I did. Jesus, my brain is just thinking of how awesome this figure is right now. We're going to put the cloak back on him because it looks good. I think so anyway. He could have one of his size hidden like you don't even know it's there. And then as soon as you get up to him, he sticks you in the face. Which is funny. Weapon. Yeah, I figured my video was a little poopy boopy, but we're gonna run right through it and just keep going though. We're gonna keep on going with it. But here is the Raphael in his cloak, and we will put. Oh, look at that! Oh man, now I gotta get is. Yes, I love this figure so much. Just on the little that you see, it looks epic. Absolutely epic. He's ready to fight the Shredder. He's ready to fight anybody. But he's not ready to stand up. Nope. Big boy fell over. There we go. Now I got him standing up. We'll give a little display here real quick. We can. Try to get Splinter to stand up too, because I didn't have him in a good position. Bingo. You gotta love it when a toy works with you, you know? So here we are. We are gonna flip it around and see what we can see. So there is the Super Shredder that I showed off earlier with these cool extreme playset backdrops. There is. Ooh, an ugly sound. Let me get rid of this. There is the old. We have got the figure, looks amazing. They all look amazing. I mean, oof. And then you've got the cartoon version of April O'Neil hiding out over there. And then again, this awesome extreme play sets. There's 2 backdrops here, and then we'll flip it around just to see what we had on this side. And then to cap it off, we have got Leatherhead, the newest NECA figure. Leatherhead alongside this 14-inch crocodile or alligator that I picked up on AliExpress for 99 cents. eating a man as his pet. And then we've got the 1990s movie version of The Shredder with two more great looking backdrops from Extreme Playsets. Use the promo code at cash or checkout Skydro. Skydro. Thank you very much, Doug. This is my forte. I'm into everything. I love all pop culture, geeky, dorky stuff, 100%. But Lego, Ninja Turtles, and The Simpsons are like my jams. Those are the things I go out of my way to collect. My Simpsons stuff personally, the Ninja Turtle stuff. I had an awesome looking display set up, but I had to take it down in the process of moving and everything. So once I get it back up, hopefully it'll look just as awesome. But I appreciate that, man, because that's the one thing I love about this community. We all have our own little nook of what we really specify on, and then we all have a branch that we lean out on, and we're like, I like this too, though, and I like this. So it's very, very fun. And you've been monikered like the Star Wars guru guy. I don't see it any other way than that as well. You're definitely the Star Wars guy for sure. Um, but we are going to wrap it up because I do have to get ready, go get my daughter from school here in a little bit. And I'm sweating like a pig and I want to eat and clean up. So on that note, I'm going to scroll through the chat to make sure everybody is here. Old school, Doug, Ultra. Everybody that I wrote down is here. Awesome. I made my the Mos Eisley can got a really cool Millennium Falcon from The Force Awakens, TIE Fighter from The Force Awakens. I got the reissued Slave. It's still the Slave one to all of us. Damn it, I'm old enough for it to still be the Slave one to me. But it's basically from the Book of Boba Fett, and that's pretty much it for Star Wars. I know I got a bunch of little Star Wars minifig characters, ton of them actually. But let's do. I don't want to lose these. Let's do this drawing. Now, anybody that's in this chat, if you win this, I will put. Let me see if I can do it. Hold on a minute. All right, here we go. All right, now if I put something in the private chat, you guys should be able to go in the private chat as well, right? I do believe I did that right. My phone number is in there, and jot it down. And that way, if you win, contact me, message me with my number so I have your stuff or wherever it is you'd like me to send. The private chat. If you go into this, oh, I think you know what? Maybe only the people that are actually in my video, my live. You know what? Let me do this. Hold on a minute, Doug. I'm still pretty new to this, so I'm not really sure. Oh, well, what the crud? Let me try this. There we go. I just put the link in the chat. So anybody that's available that you want to jump in the chat right now, feel free. We can run it a few minutes so we can explain some stuff. But okay, you're fine with putting that in the chat. Where's my pen? I'll use this marker. Fuck it. All right. If you want to throw it in, I'm back. Here we are. We're back. I just had to reset that. Um, yeah, if you want to put the PO box in the chat, go right ahead, Doug. But here we go. I will draw a name. Actually, I'll show you guys what it's going to be again. It is going to be for this epic NECA action figure of Casey Jones as the Phantom of the Opera, Ninja Turtle figure, of course. These are the Universal monsters transformed basically or fused with the Ninja Turtle characters. They have a pretty good selection. They've got the Bride of Frankenstein as April O'Neil. Speaking of Splinter, they have him as Van Helsing. The Invisible Man is Donnie, and the Mummy is Michelangelo. Now you can also get the Creature from the Black Lagoon and the Hunchback of Notre Dame as Leonardo, and then there is the Wolfman and Frankenstein as Raphael. I'm going to write your P.O. box down real quick. Righteous. All right. Well, good luck to you. Good luck to everybody. But this figure is pretty rad, I think. Even if you're not a super turtle head, I just think this is a very cool looking, monstrous looking figure to add in your collection. He's got 3 different heads you can choose from. One where his mask is exposing a little of his gnarly face, full mask, and then a skeleton head. He has all the accessories you're going to need, which are, you know, hockey sticks, field hockey, baseball bats, all of his hands, different gloves, which are actually hand accessories. So I think this is a really cool figure to give away. And I hope, well, one of you is going to win it either way. But here we go. We don't spin no wheel here on this channel. What we do is we pick names out of a little cup. And I will not see who it is. You will see this. I don't know if he's still here. You have to comment if you're still here because I don't know. But that is Old School. I know it's hard to see, but it does say school right there on it. Old School, if you're still here. Good catch there, Bubba. If you're still here and you want this, let it be known in the comments. If you don't want it, let that also be known, and then we will draw again. I will ramble on for the next 5 or so minutes to give a nice little there you are, brother. How do you want to get it sent to you? How would you like? Because I have an email. I could give you my email if you want to just jot it down quick. And then, but it's up to you, my friend, because I don't have any social media. Yeah, Kaz has my number. I definitely can get a hold of him and do all that, or however you want to do it. But Kaz definitely has my number. Do you live close by to him? Ooh, I dropped my ooze. Because if you live close by to him, I can always just mail it right to him. If he's cool with that, because I have his address. You know, we all keep each other company. Or here, old school. I'll just post. I didn't even really think of that. I'll just post my email. And then if I get any funky spams, I can just mark them as spam. There you go. I don't know why I didn't think of that. I'm an idiot. Oh, my light just died. Well, my email is right there in the link if you want to jot it down, and you can do it that way, or you can get my number from him. Either way, it doesn't bother me none at all. I trust everybody. There's a couple questionable folk, but I trust everybody for the most part. I really do. I try to be pretty cool. But yeah, bro, congratulations. We were going to wait till 500 subscribers. Again, I don't know if we're going to get there anytime soon. And this thing is just gnawing at me to give it away. And if it does hit 500, we'll just give other stuff away. But congratulations to Old School on winning this badass Casey Jones Phantom of the Opera NECA figure. I'm very happy for you, my friend. Not a problem, bro. Not a problem at all. I figured, you know what? I'm doing Turtle Tuesday. We're going to do a turtle giveaway. Oh, I wish I thought of that earlier. Damn. Always got the great ideas after the fact. Yes, congratulations, man. I'm glad there was a good chunk of people in here that I could throw their names in. But I've been rambling on for an hour and fucking 17 minutes and haven't stopped once. So on that note, we're going to stop for once. And I'm going to end this Turtle Tuesday live. I know the quality of the videos aren't the best when I'm doing a live. I may or may not break down each one of these figures for their own separate videos at some point and just share them with everybody so you can see a better quality and stuff. But I had so much turtle crap. I was like, I don't want to do this right now. I want to do everything. We'll just throw it all out there and have a day about it. So I want to thank every single person individually that jumped in this conversation, or, it's conversation, even though we're reading. We got Minecraft Hunter, we had Kaz, we had Bruce, we had TK, we had Ultra, Virgo, Doug, Old School. I know I'm missing someone else. Maybe not. I don't want to miss anybody. Frank, that's who I was thinking of. Frank. So thank all of you guys so much for joining me and enjoying this yourself. Because Doug, you know what, man? Thank you so much, because I just really appreciate this a lot. Who the hell? Doe, what's happening, Doe? Oh man, I wish you were just part of the contest. Just a little giveaway, buddy. Stick around. It'll all happen again at some point. But Doe Studios, baby. Thanks so much for popping in, bro. Hey, this was a nice way to start my day, seeing my friend. You know what? That's the kind of pick me up I needed, because I'm not feeling the greatest and emotionally and all that. But thank you so much, Doug. And I want to say thank you again to everybody that's watched this. I hope you've enjoyed Turtle Tuesday with your pal Ace. And until next time, grab a slice of pizza and enjoy yourself. Later, guys. And Virgo cool.